YouTube, what's up? What's cracking? I'm driving right now to my dad's house. What's up though? I'm back here with another video. Today I had a dilemma. I don't know if it's considered a dilemma or not exactly, but I wholesale, and essentially what I'm going to talk about is being the person that has what you want in the life that you have. Being the person that has what you want, essentially like living the life that they have, right? Because we all have a vision of what we want, of who we want to be, of what we want in our lives. And so I do wholesaling for real estate. I just had a house sold for like $25K, and I was going to go for a retrade. I'm a little hesitant to do so because it was already so easy to get it under contract in the first place. And part of me is like feeling greedy, trying to get more money. But then I question myself. I'm like, would the top wholesale acquisitions person not even try to, get more money? It's not even about the greed. It's just about, it kind of is, but at the same time, it's like the best of the best don't settle, right? So why am I settling when I know there's a potential for more? Does that make sense? And now that I'm thinking of it, it's like, why are we settling for the life that we have when we know we have more potential? So you have to ask yourself that type of question. And what is going on? Oh my gosh. It's driving a little slow there, Shelly. Oh no, that's just that's the mod. It's the mod. He's driving a little slow, and then this car is just ramping up on me over here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting away. I'm getting away from these people. Anyway, you have to ask yourself, like, if you're settling for something and you feel like there's a potential for more, just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen here is the deal gets canceled because I offend them with something, but essentially I don't think that would happen because they want to sell their house. So if anything, we just come to an agreement, maybe instead of me pushing for 20K off, I get 10K, which is ideally what I'm pretty sure I can get, which is why I'm shooting for 20, so they can, feel like they have some negotiation room and feel like they won that. So you have to think from the lens of the person that already has the thing, right? So in my head, I'm thinking the best acquisitions person wouldn't even think of greed. They'd be thinking, oh, I have a potential for more. Let me go after that. Let me at least try. Let me do what I can to get there. And whatever happens, right? Because I'm already abundant, so it doesn't even matter, right? So if I lose the deal, I lose the deal. I have more flowing in. If I don't get the 20K and I get the 10K, cool. I got the 10K like I thought. If I get the 20K, hey, bet, I get the 20K. But at the end of the day, I know I deserve that. So go for it, And I think that one of the biggest things too, that a lot of people that teach manifestation and all that I've learned that they don't essentially speak on is, and I actually learned this today watching a video from the guy that I pretty much follow. He's the GOAT, Eric. I am your I amness. He's the GOAT. But sorry, Eric, I'll be better than you. I already am better than you. It's just, we're at different journeys. So just have to put that out there for myself, for my sake, because I am the best. So, but shout out to Eric for instilling that into my beingness. Is when you do get the thing you want, you've already been it, which is why you have the thing. You've already been the person who has the thing. So when you have the thing, ultimately, it's normal, right? So don't get too excited, right? Because if you're getting excited, that means that's not who you are. It's like you're excited because you never thought it would happen type of thing. But when you get it, you have to know and be level-headed, I guess you could say, because you already were it. That's why you have it. Does that make sense? Because if I'm excited, oh my gosh, this is crazy, I never thought this would happen to me. More is if something happened to me, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I deserve it, whatever. Like that's normal for you then. So more things like that, more and better things will occur, but you always have to act like it's normal for you because you already are being that person, which is why you have that thing. That's why your reality is showing you what it is, because you already have that thing. Because you were being that person already, which brought you to having the thing. So it's already normal. And that's a big thing that I've taken away, especially like with this last deal that I got. It was so easy. I sent the offer. I kind of put some pressure saying I was holding funds for the next couple days. Let's get this done. This was last week. Let's get this done Friday. I had 2 days. It was 2 days until Friday. I said, hey, I'm holding funds until Friday. He texted me the next night after I left the gym, like, hey, I'm gonna get this signed for you tomorrow. Your terms apply. Nothing. Didn't have to negotiate. It was so bread and butter. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, I'm the best to work with. You know, I'm the easiest person to work with. So yeah, I deserve this. And so now the next step is to go for that retrade. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that tomorrow before I head up to my campground for the week, because I am visiting family here in Wisconsin. But I just wanted to hop on here to Jesus, Milwaukee drivers, bro. What is going on? Y'all are insane. Just doing the most for no reason. Like, we're all gonna get places in time. We're all gonna get to the same place. What is it? What's it better for you to get somewhere a minute faster than me? Like, what does that do for you? Like, why are we rushing? This is what I don't understand about people who speed all the time. Like, what are you in a rush for? Like, what's the rush? I'm confused. Like, you're gonna get to the place maybe within an extra couple minutes or so, 2 to 5 minutes. Like, what are we rushing around for? You know, it just goes to show like where their state of being is. They're rushing because they're gonna lose time. You know, if you are abundant of time, essentially time doesn't exist. All that exists is right now. Like, literally the moment you're speaking. It's just like, I don't know. The world's wild. But anyway, that's another video. But yeah, think from the perspective of the person that already has that life or that thing or whatever it is. Once you think like that, you be that person, and then eventually that thing comes about in your life. The thing happens. You get the thing, or whatever circumstance occurs. But make sure when you get it, you're already normalized with having it, because you've had it already within. That's why it's showing up outside, because you're already within yourself. The kingdom dwells within, in the Bible. I don't know the verse. I don't care to know the verse, really. You can interpret it in so many ways. I'm sure there's the different religious texts interpreted in a different way as well, but it all is within. So once you have it within, it's just a matter of sticking to that, knowing that, being that, and then the reflection of your 3D will show that. And when you get it, it's normal for you. So not saying you can't be excited, but understand within that you already were that thing. That's why it's showing up. It's why that's happening in your life, because you already are being that person that is experiencing that. So anyway, just wanted to hop on there. I love all of you. Man, this world's crazy. So all I gotta say is be optimistic. Always focus on the positives. Learn from the negatives, but focus on the positives. And just do. Or just be, sorry. Just be, don't do. Just be. Because when you do, you're trying to get something. When you be, you already are that person. And again, that goes to when you be the person, your reality will reflect in due time. And it doesn't even matter about the time, because you already have it within. So when it's reflected outward, it's normalized. And that's why it showed up. But again, I love you guys. I'm going to be posting here more. and I promise I'm gonna stick to it. I promise you, because I have a lot to say. I feel like I have great insight, and I break it down easy for people to understand. So, but I'm out. Peace.